They look awesome. And you can get the recipe on our website, fox11online.com.
She has a lot of good cookie recipes.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
You'd like her. Speaking of sweetheart, look who's here, Julie from Creative Cake Supplies. And I got so excited when I saw these because I've seen these like at coffee shops and little boutiques, and they're expensive.
Well, they are, and they're very simple to make. And I had, before I come across these molds, which the molds make them even more simple, I had tried to do the actual going and buying a heavy-duty gold plastic spoon, dipping it, and it just takes so long. I like to do all the creative work, but I don't like the beginning part to be really time-consuming.
Sure.
So what's really fun about these is you can make them for all seasons, you can make them for wedding favors.
Great teacher's gift.
Exactly.
Put them in a mug. With some other stuff. Basically, they're hot cocoa stirrers, or they're great in coffee. They're chocolate, or they have different flavors, spoons. And so, you know, when you stir your hot cocoa or your morning coffee or whatever, the chocolate or whatever flavor you're doing, it melts.
Dissolves right in there.
And it's yummy.
Yes.
It's really yummy, and they look so cute.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to start out with the mold, and this mold has the cavity of the spoon shape.
Okay.
And then we also have what's a false spoon handle.
Perfect.
So really, the whole part of the top of the spoon is solid chocolate.
Love it.
So what you do is, and I'm going to let you fill the cavity.
And this is $3, by the way. It's $2.29, so really cheap.
And if you're going to be doing a lot of these, some people like to do them for craft shows and for gifts for a lot of people. It makes sense to buy a couple molds, be more productive.
Right.
I'll take 2, put them on a cookie sheet, then move the cookie sheet instead of having to handle the molds.
Sure, good idea.
So what we're going to do is you're going to melt your chocolate.
Okay.
And I put it in a squeeze bottle for ease of dispensing.
Now, what kind of, did you use your melting disc?
This is the Merkins. It comes in different colors. It comes in mint if you want to do mint cocoa, which that's really popular. And this is a little bit of milk and dark mixed together.
Okay.
I like to slip the dark chocolate in because then people who say they don't like it, they don't know they're eating it.
Yep.
So what you're going to do is you're going to fill a cavity full.
So fill the spoon part.
Yep. And then. Oh,
is it melty enough?
We got a little plug.
That's okay, and that happens?
Yep, because the very top of your bottle doesn't stay warm like the rest does.
Okay.
So we're going to fill the mold. Then what I do is I tap it to move the air bubbles and see how the cavity's full.
Sure.
You're going to slide your little spoon handle in there.
Okay, just like this?
And then if you want to add a little bit more chocolate on top of that, you can.
You can see how that squeeze bottle really helps make the job easy and mess-free.
Yep, and again, I'm going to tap it to let the air bubbles out, level it.
Okay.
Now, this is when if you want to add your really cute little, we carry these little micro marshmallows.
Fun. So throw those in there.
And throw some of those on there.
Cute, cute, cute. Look, there's a snowman, little guy. Could he go on there too?
You can put, you can put one of him and put your little mini marshmallows around him.
Mittens. I mean, there's just so many different themes.
Well, you know, when you think about, what's coming our way eventually, because we're in the great state of Wisconsin, it's all about being warm and cozy.
Exactly. For a long time.
Now, the other thing you can do is we'll put a little mitten. Now, if you're going to stand it up in a mug, then you'll want to have your design go the direction, of so that you could see it.
Okay.
But if you're not going to, then that doesn't matter. So plan that out in advance.
Okay.
So then what you do is you chill it, and then when the mold gets cloudy, that's when you know it's ready to pop out.
About how long normally?
It usually only takes about 10 or so minutes in the refrigerator.
Okay.
But if you hold it up and you see a shiny spot, then wait because it's not ready to pop out.
Okay.
And then when it's ready to pop out, you just lift the back of the handle. The back of the spoon will be all shiny, and then you can wrap it in a little sucker bag.
Do you sell those as well?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah, because you want them to stay clean when you put them in your mug.
Right.
And then, there's a lot of other things you can flavor. These are Loran flavorings, which on the recipe it will say Loran. The importance there is no water.
Okay.
Anytime you add anything that has water base to it, like cake food coloring, like the little Durkee McCormick type ones you get in the 4-pack in the grocery store, water.
Water and chocolate don't
Do
mix.
not.
Okay.
It will seize, and then there's no fixing it.
Okay.
So all these little tiny candy flavorings,
Amaretto.
double check that the flavoring ingredients does not have water.
Okay, or just ask. I mean,
Right.
you're at the store, you're there to help all the time. She's got great staff. But I mean, you could see how quick and easy this is. This is my kind of quick and easy. And you get an assembly line going, crank out a bunch of these, and I mean, it's fun.
And
too.
this is something, you know, you can have a bunch of friends over. You can put one person in charge of making sure the chocolate always stays the right temperature, one person, you know, rotating them in and out of the fridge, one person doing the packaging, and it can just make for a great afternoon.
Exactly, and then have some cocoa and some coffee going and sample a little along the way.
Yeah, well, you have to eat the ugly ones.
Right.
That's the rule.
Right, exactly.
Now, and this is also part of a chocolate class that we're running over the next month as well.
Wonderful.
So if you want to learn more about working with chocolates, give us a call.
Yeah, they have classes there all the time. So if it's always something you wanted to do, give Julie a call. Creative Cake Supply.